down next to the trees at a different spot to usual, but it's still known as the Hebburn Slag Heep area. I don't know where else it would be labelled as. That's all I know it as, is the Slag Heep area, even though it doesn't have any slag here these days. But it's got lots of trees and grass, as you already know. It's a very spacious area. It is extremely windy here at the minute, and it's not as warm as I thought it was going to be. I first came out the door with just my t-shirt on, and after less than 1 minute I decided I need my coat on, because it ain't that warm. Yeah, that's for sure. So it's not as warm as it was yesterday. Might have been earlier, I wasn't out earlier though. So hello and welcome to anyone who has joined the room. And there's a dog in front of us with the owner following behind. So so who's the person that's in here so far? Good evening, sir or madam. Who is it? Would you care to reveal yourself? There's a dog having a poop in front of us. I can prove it. Oh, he's off again. He's off. I was too late. Too late. Hiya, Paul. Haven't seen you in a while. Have you been on holiday? How are you doing tonight? I'm sitting on a log here. I don't know if you can see it. So I've got no back to lean against, like a proper seat or anything. Is the audio coming through okay with this wind? Because wind can play havoc with your microphone on your camera. Just gonna turn this around. Show you the log. This log used to be a lot longer than this one. Where it is now, I mean. It's the same log, I believe. There was another log leaning against it in front of it, I think. But that one's long gone. Alright. So you didn't manage to catch them when I was live, is what you mean? Because you were busy with something or something. Type of thing. You should be to recognise exactly where I am. There's the ramp that goes up on top of the mountain thing, whatever you call it here. I should go up there, shouldn't I? Be windier up there though. Be very windy up there. That's for sure. And over there is the path that used to be the railway line that goes all the way down into Jarrow, behind Jarrow Park. Leads to Jarrow. Yep. And hello there, Salah. I don't know how you say your name. How you say that? Salah. How are you doing? Alright. Well, at least you know where I am. And where are you calling in from, Salah? I couldn't sit on the grass tonight because it's a bit muddy. It's been chucking it down this afternoon. It was like a monsoon, as you probably know. Where are you from, Salah? Are you from India, Pakistan? Or am I way off? Lebanon. Alright. You know the band, the group called the Human League? They did a track called The Lebanon. And hello there, Moon Squirrel. How are you doing? Have we spoken before? I've decided to have a little walkabout, stretch my legs a bit. Have a little walkabout. Not far though, because my bike's behind us. Over there, as you should be able to see. So where are you from, Moon Squirrel? Alright, you're new. Whereabouts are you from, if you care to say? If you're able to say. I think people have been drinking and stuff down here. There's some evidence. Flattened cans. And there's a bottle of something over here. Alcohol, empty one. And they've had a fire here as well, I believe. Maybe over there. There's another bottle down here. New York. Alright. What, are you in New York City? I'm not from India. I'm from the UK, England. Looks like it could rain again. Look at these clouds. I'll have to go under the trees if it starts raining, like. Yeah, thanks. Nice to meet you as well. So which part of New York are you from, Squirrel? Moon Squirrel? In the mountains. All right, I didn't know there's any mountains in New York. That shows how much I know. Have you been in the city, though, at New York? Manhattan and all that? What am I doing? I'm sitting on a log. What are you doing? Are you sitting on the couch? Maybe a puffy or something? Or a regular conventional chair? Or an armchair? I don't know. All right. Oh, I didn't know about that. I didn't think there was mountains in New York, like I said. Like, huh. Well, you learn something new nearly every day. Not quite every day, but nearly. Is that a picture of a rabbit? Looks like a Playboy bunny or something? This used to be a tree. It's been pulled up by its roots here. It's been here for quite some time now. I don't know if the wind knocked it down or what. Must have been the wind, I think. It's very windy here, like I said. The wind seems to be getting stronger, actually. Getting stronger. Sorry, bro, I'm not into rap music. I'm not into rap music, so the less talk about Diddy, the better. Not into his crappy music, sorry. You might be, but I'm not. Never like rap music, ever. Never have, never will. The only type of rap music I like is on Eurodance, like Captain Hollywood Project, Capella, Pharaoh, stuff like that. How many people realize that the word live is evil? Is the word evil spelled backwards? I'm sorry to hear you got traumatized. What caused that? It's never good when someone gets traumatized. I agree with you there. Like, never good. Which video are you referring to, Ian? Thanks very much for that. But which video? I don't know which video you mean. What's that, Squirrel? You've noticed what before? Oh, this one. It isn't finished yet, though, Ian, technically speaking. But thanks in advance. It's very windy out here. Did I say that already? I didn't realize it was going to be this windy, actually. Yeah. It's satanic inversion, is what you call it. Speaking of satanic inversion, we've got a couple of satanic ones in the room, I think. Or one of them. One. Maybe. Possibly. It's definitely very negative, that's for sure. Like, you know who Oprah Winfrey is, don't you, Moon Squirrel? I don't know if she still has that chat show thing she used to do, but on the end titles, right at the very end of the show, They used to say Harpo Productions. Well, Harpo is Oprah, the name Oprah backwards. So make of that what you will. Why should spell that name backwards for a production company name? Think about it. Harpo is Oprah spelled backwards. If you know anything about Aleister Crowley, it tells you all about this stuff in some of his books. Not that I've read them, but they use the law of reversal. You know, you've heard of like he plays certain songs backwards. They've got hidden messages when you play them backwards. You know, stuff like that. They turn things upside down, backwards, reverse things, walk backwards, all that stuff. Satanism. It's all Satanism. Yeah, it's certainly interesting. Even, you know, Tom Green, the comedian stroke actor, Tom Green, used to have the Tom Green show. It was on MTV. He does a character called the Backwards Man, where he does everything backwards. He walks backwards, talks backwards, and all that stuff. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Tom Green, is he part of it? Could be. Stuff he used to do. So Ian, what are you up to tonight? Are you still here? So we've still got the light at the minute, but it'll be going down soon. It's a pity you can't have electronic image stabilization when you're live. I don't know why you can't. But you can't, apparently. Unless anyone knows a way of getting image stabilization to switch on when you're live. It doesn't seem to work. Even though it's on this phone, I've got image stabilization on this phone, but it doesn't work when you're live. You're in Woolworths. I thought that shut down years ago. Oh, Woolworth. All right, sorry, my mistake. I misread it. Oh, that place called Woolworth. I've been there once, out in the countryside somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad round here, Squirrel. There's a few squirrels around here, I believe, but I can't see any at the minute. And what have you? And rabbits. There's loads of squirrels in the local cemetery not far from here. I don't think Dan's turned up yet. Dan, are you in here? Are you just hiding? Got a little forest behind us here. It'll be a bit dark, and then I'll have to get my light out. If I go in there, I'll have to get my light out, I think. There's some people with dogs coming along. If you can see them over here. Dogs. Let's hope the dogs don't come up to me, because they usually jump up on us and stuff. Not a big fan of dogs, not jobs. Dogs jumping on you. Oh, you're there, Dan. He's having a nightmare at work. What, did he fall asleep like? Not tonight, I don't think. Do you mean for like a blind date type of scenario, Ian? Is that what you're getting at? Because of that sleeping bag stuff yesterday. Yeah, we're going speed dating. I was going to go outside of Valley View Park on the seats, but I thought better of it, unless I go there later. All right. I hope he hasn't had any severe accidents or anything. Yeah, I'll have to get a single sleeping bag for the tent. I don't want to give Dan the wrong idea, you know what I'm saying? Plus, it might upset his girlfriend if she knows he's sleeping in the same sleeping bag as me. You know what I'm saying? Or even thinks he is when he might not be. Of course. Of course, I'm just joking. Of course. You know. We've got dogs again. Dogs are on the horizon. Any dog fans in the chat? There's a couple of pedigrees in front of her, I think. What sort of dogs are them? Pomeranians. Oh, there's some of that sort of dogs. Don't actually know. Yep. What did these look like? Did they look like Pomeranians or something? Shih Tzus? I don't know. Yeah, Blot and little Schmicks sleep in the same tent. Yeah, they do. That's a good point. Yep. I might have to change locations. You know, I need a better place to sit down since the ground's wet. It's not that comfortable on this log, believe it or not. They look like your dog's dinner. Or is your dog called Dina? Well, Squirrel, it's mainly a lot of paranormal investigation type stuff. But I do other things as well, like vlogs, out and about places on streets and in city centres sometimes as well, and stuff like that. Maybe with something else thrown in for good measure sometimes, something different. I used to do the movie stuff, the Blu-rays and all that film stuff. I haven't done any of them for a while though. Yeah, they could. The only thing I don't like about down this place is they didn't put any seats here. There's some on the path over there, but I would prefer that if the seats were down here, where the trees and the grass are, rather than on the path. If that makes any sense. Do you know what I mean? So, all right. Thanks very much for that, Moon Squirrel. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. So, normally I sit on the grass when I'm doing these live streams when I'm in places like this, but the grass is wet because it's been chucking it down this afternoon with rain. So I don't want to end up with a wet arse, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't always do the paranormal stuff at the minute, Squirrel, because I'm under attack from demonic entities. I'm pretty sure they're demonic. It could be just evil spirits, but they seem more demonic to me. Good evening, Regs. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you? Wasn't it you who was having a go at us yesterday? Was that you who was having a go at us yesterday in here? Could have sworn it was you. I don't know. Oh, getting attacked by some sort of fly thing here. Keep away, fly. I'm warning you. I've got a 357 Magnum in my pocket. I'm just out in the wind here in the wilderness. Once again, I'm standing up though in a minute because I'm in a lot of pain sitting on that log. All right. All right, no problems then. Hello there, emo sheep. How are you doing? And where do you hail from? Hello, AJ. How are you doing? And where are you from then? Are you from this country or somewhere else? Oops, he fell over there. You've got a cat. Are you a cat lover, are you? Got someone walking with headphones on here. He just looked over. I don't recognise him though. This guy with a carrier bag. Oh, it's impossible to hold this thing steady when you're zoomed in. So Emo, are you saying you're a cat lover? Or you've got a cat? At least. Because you put the symbol of a cat there on the screen. I was just wondering. Yippee, yippee, ki mother. What's the rest of it? What are you saying yippee for? Dan, are you still there? I've got a question for you. If you're there. That's bullshit, Regs. Bullshit. Do you not know the law? May I suggest you go and look up the law. It's not illegal to video anyone or anything in a public place. So the police don't do anything, and they can't do anything. They only attend crimes. Not videoing in public. Photography is not a crime. You heard of Pinnock? Photography is not a crime. I don't know who told you it was. Are you sure you haven't just come in here to start mayhem? Trying the government's website? Who was that to, Emo? Was that to me or was it to Regs? Hello there, Tom. How are you doing? And hello there, Abysnal. Sounds like you're trying to cause trouble to me. Are you familiar with the word Karen? The description Karen? Are you? Karens are people who complain about normal everyday activities and try to twist them into an illegal activity. Abby Snail. How do you know that? Yeah, he seems like a Karen. Do you not watch YouTube, Regs? There's lots of people on there recording in public, and they're not getting arrested or fined or hauled off and put in a cell somewhere. You know what I mean? Well, there's an element of that when you record in public, as I've witnessed myself. Yeah. Dan, I've got a question for you about the bike thing. All right, I'm not really that bothered about getting in trouble because they didn't even know I was recording anyway, so I'm just holding my phone like this. Even so. Right, Dan, you see this? The cap. The fluorescent green cap on my wheel here. I haven't got one on the front. Do you know if I can buy these? Can you buy them separately on eBay or anywhere, you know? These caps, spare ones. Because I need one on the front, look. Because I haven't got one on the front. It's a capless. It's capless, look. None. So, just wondering. Do you get them with the inner tubes, do you? Them caps. Well, I don't know if I'm better than Charlie Veach. He does different stuff to me. He's trying to cause conflict. I'm not. Nah, I don't feel any gravity, Tom. Get the gel tube. All right, but you can't buy them separate just to so you can put one on your wheel, like spare ones. Because I didn't have a look, you see, on eBay or anywhere. So black ones. I prefer these fluorescent ones. Can you buy them on eBay? Can you? Spare ones. No, it's my bike, not your son's bike. Why do you think it's your son's bike? Like, does it look similar? Whoa, fucking hell. He fell over there. Stood up too quick. That is my bike. And you're not getting it. Alright. Mine's probably a lot bigger than your son's bike. Yeah. Well, I didn't steal it. I don't steal things. It's high enough. Put it that way. Well, do you know anything about bikes used to? Because when you're riding a bike, your leg has to be straight to the pedal. When the pedal's at the bottom here, your leg has to be straight up and down. Your knee shouldn't be bent. So therefore, you have to put your seat up as high as you can until your leg's straight. Otherwise, you knock your knees in. Did you not know that? Hello there, Catherine. How are you doing tonight? I'm out in the wind here. It's very windy. 6'4", I think. 6'4". Ah, that's good to hear. Good to hear. I'm standing up in a minute. I'm standing up for my rights, and I'm standing up for myself, and I'm standing up because I've got severe pain. And it's uncomfortable sitting on that log. This one here, to show you, the log does not have a back on it like a conventional park bench, as you can imagine. So it's not that comfortable for me. But I was trying to go to a slightly different spot. And the ground's wet, so I can't lie on the ground. I sit on the ground. You see? Salutations, why are you saying that to Catherine for? Because I'm being attacked by demonic entities. That's why regs. Is it regs or regs? Regs. Is it reg or regs? Regs. I'm none the wiser because it's the same. What if I sit across it? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I'm now straddling the log. I'm straddling the log. Calm down. It's just a log. No need to panic. It's not illegal or anything. Before anyone says anything. How dare you straddle that log? I'm going to phone the police. Yes, but it just looks the same. That doesn't tell us how it's pronounced. All right. Regs. So, Regs, can I have a couple of cheese pasties and a couple of pork sausage rolls, please? Civil. We are keeping it civil. It's the people in the text that's not keeping it civil, some of them. They seem to have a problem about coming in the room and not mentioning kids all the time. Some of them. I know what the obsession with kids is like, but never mind. There you go. Someone's just mentioned kids again. See what I mean? It's a bit better straddling the log than it's sitting on the other way, I think. Your kids shouldn't be watching this though, Emo, because I've got it set for not for kids. You know? I don't know how anyone would know that it's not for kids. Like, I don't know how they would know that. But that's what I got it set up as. That's all I'm saying. Okay, fire away with your question. I'm all ears. Apart from the wind's obscuring me here in a little bit. But I don't need to hear you because you're typing, so it's all right. Biggest animal. I don't have fights for animals. I used to fight with a cat. Just on a Wednesday though, usually. But it's the biggest animal you think it could beat in a fight. What sort of question is that? I could probably beat a hamster in a boxing match. I reckon I could, like in a gerbil. Even if the gerbil was with the hamster, I'd probably still beat them both. Tranquil. Well, it's windy. All right. Yeah, I'd probably handle a hamster and a gerbil both at the same time. They wouldn't stand a chance. Put it that way. A gorilla. I wouldn't stand a chance with a gorilla, especially if I was eating a banana at the time. That could be a bit dangerous. Anyone ever see the Man with Two Brains with Steve Martin? Where I think they put the brain of his girlfriend inside of a gorilla, or he thought they had. And he says, I can't fuck a gorilla? Is it? I've no idea. Yeah, probably I'd slap the ferret stupid. That's what I'd do. No, I don't know him. Why'd you ask? He's no friend of mine. Never seen him before ever. What was the question again? I've got no idea. All right. Well, that's interesting. You should have a better idea than me then. Yeah, I know which one you mean. I don't know that guy. He was just some drunk person outside of a pub. He also contradicted himself because he's saying you shouldn't be doing that, but he was standing in front of the camera doing like muscle man poses. So that means you wanted to be on camera, but he says you shouldn't be doing that at the same time. Contradiction. Yeah, I don't think you did, because in general you don't see spirits; you just feel them. The amount of videos I've shot now, I haven't recorded any ghosts or spirits visually. So the chance of them turning up on not normal camera, not night vision, is extremely unlikely, I would say. Turn around, what do you mean? I'm straddling the log, it's a bit difficult. Well, yeah, that's correct. That's correct, you bolias. Yeah, I once interviewed the owner of the steamboat years ago on camera, but I didn't make it into a video. It didn't get finished. It's at Mill Dam, isn't it? Next to the Customs House, the cinema and the art gallery and all that. Well, I don't see things that aren't there. That's one of my many traits. There was a woman lives down the Customs House, next to the Customs House, called Bernadette Dowson. She was the mother of Big Heck. Remember Big Heck? He used to collect money for charity around the streets. Well, he sadly passed away. But his mother used to live down there. I don't know if she still does. Her house was haunted. We went in there and experienced a few things in her house. Well, you're going to give us a big head here, Ian. I wouldn't go that far. Well, you have to have permission to shoot in the steamboat. And plus, it would be best to be in there at night time when it's quiet. Yeah, he appears to, Alan Robson, yeah. I've heard ghosts speak down here, but it could have been someone who was following us around. I don't know. It was over the field cross beyond these trees here on a night time in the dark once. I heard someone shout something like hello or something. I didn't record it because I just turned the bloody camera off when it happened. All right, outside the pub. Why are you too obsessed with fighting and violence and all that? It's very negative, you know. Violence is negative. Fighting is negative. You got anything positive to add to the chat, by any chance? I'm totally anti-violent, you see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Ah, yeah. You two look like a double act to me. Are you a couple, like dating each other? Do you know how I put the camp recommendation? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the camping thing? Yeah. No, I don't read anything to do with manga. I don't look at anything like that. I used to collect Marvel and DC comics. That's about it. Spider-Man, Captain America, the Hulk, um, Daredevil, Cloak and Dagger, all that stuff. I know nothing about manga. I know it's Japanese or something. That's all I know. Forest. You mean camping? I've never done any camping for years, Catherine, since I was a kid. Hiya, Billy. How's it going? Foot? What's that about foot? Why are you asking about foot? Somebody put their foot in it? Me? Well, I was all right when I first got here. Now I'm a bit worse. But thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. They're trying to make me put my foot in my mouth, I think. Dogs are barking over there. They're about the size of a chicken. Terrifying. Terrifying. They're not much bigger than a hamster, actually. Well, they're not my dogs. I don't have any dogs. I don't have any pets, actually. I used to have a cat, but he bought the farm, unfortunately. He had to get put down. because he was injured. And we don't know what, we think he might have got run over. He just called us Corden, as in James Corden. Size 12, I believe, size 12. Maybe he's got a foot fetish, I don't know. Right, Reg, you got a foot fetish or something? Are you in search of Bigfoot? Is that what it is? Yeah. Here's the proof. Are you ready for the proof? The proof is here. Size 12. There you go. Take a screenshot if you want, because it's not going to last forever. Right, there you go. You had your chance. If you want to take a screenshot, you'll have to go backwards. And when I say backwards, I don't mean satanic inversion. Well, Charlie Veach has got a bodyguard, hasn't he? What? Me feet? Wait, it's just me boots, though. I haven't got me boots off. When I take the boots off, I look like Oliver Reed in that werewolf movie. You know the one he did? What was it called again? No, I'm not taking them off. The ground's wet. I'm going to get all muddy. I'll get my socks all muddy, and I could stand on some glass. There's glass around here as well. It's where some people have been hanging out, drinking and doing all that stuff. I don't know what they're getting up to. No, it's not allowed on YouTube. You're not allowed to take your boots off. You get your account suspended, especially if you've got feet that don't match. Like, apparently, I heard that's a big issue on here. They're trying to sort it out, though. They're trying to sort it out. I've got feet like Jack Nicholson in the film Wolf, when he turns into a werewolf. But anyone seen that movie? Jack Nicholson, Michelle Pfeiffer, James Spader, Wolf. Good film. There's a wolf. What's that little orange thing you put in, Billy? With one eye. I think it's like 14 years or something like that. 14 years, lad. 14 years and counting. All right, I'll let you know. But thanks for coming in. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and your dreams. Astral projection. Inside Morrison's, you mean? Do you mean inside Morrison's or outside Morrison's? Something went wrong there. Technical problem occurred. I tried to press a certain button and the screen went off. So here is the forest in front of me. Is anyone still here? Is anyone still here? I must have hit the wrong button by accident. I've got a very itchy trigger finger. All right. Did it go off? Did it? Did the stream go off there? Did it? All right. Sorry about that. It was an accident. Oh. It was a definite accident. All right. What sort of tea you having, Paul? Are you having herbal tea of some sort, or just regular tea? PG tips, or I don't know. What's the other ones? I don't regular tea anymore, so I can't think of the names. Ringtons. I don't know. Tetley. I froze. Like, oh, all right, that one. Yeah, that was Andy's fault. He hasn't spoke to us since for that because I blamed him. I blamed him for it as a joke. He hasn't spoken to us since. Like, he was on Blot Outdoors video yesterday. Did anyone see that? Blot Outdoors in Jarrow. Andy was on, and Tony, two of my friends online. Well, I've met both of them in person, but they were speaking to Blot on camera on his video yesterday. All right, steak and chips sounds good. Are them oven chips, are they? CBT. Oh, I'll have to get some more of that. Yeah, I'll have to get some of that soon. Just reminded us there, Dan. Cheers for that. Oh, why doesn't Morrison's and Asda sell CBDT? Why is it just Savers? That's a bit strange, isn't it? They should all sell their own brands of CBDT. That's what I think, anyway. That is definitely what I think. All right, homemade chips. So you chop them up yourself out of a potato, or have you got like a potato chopping machine? Chops them up into chip shapes for you. Just put them in and press a button. I'm surprised nobody's come in talking about the flat Earth thing, because I started the ball rolling, so to speak, the other night. The ball rolling. Or is it the ball spinning? Cans of pop, CBD. I wouldn't trust them in the pop, like. Pop's not really good for you, is it? On my understanding. Oh, I don't think I'll come to this spot again anytime soon. Yeah, the Earth's flat, so I've heard. You don't think it is? You don't think the Earth's flat, Abby? Where are you from, by the way, Abby? Are you called Abby as in a girl's name, Abby? Or is it some sort of other name or something? Ah, about the Earth being flat, you mean? Well, it makes more sense that it would be flat rather than a ball shaped. Oh, it's Gabby. All right. Is that short for Gabrielle? As in that singer with an eye patch on, who made some terrible music. Dreams can come true and all that stuff. Getting a little bit controversial now, talking about Abby. What's her name? Gabrielle, rather. Gabagool. What's that mean? All right. Well, I hope you enjoy your Chinese meal. Was it chicken balls and chips or something? Well, thanks for coming in anyway. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to move to a different spot, I think. Somewhere where there's a seat. I think. How wet is the grass? Yeah, it's wet. It's very wet. The grass is wetter than I thought, actually. I'm going to have to move to a different spot because I'm in severe pain here. I can't sit here or stand here any longer. Right, so long for now. Thanks for coming in, AJ. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm not really into them films though. I didn't like the first one. It looked like it was shot on a standard definition camcorder. The first one, 28 days later. The vibe is off. It sounds like you need to get some new batteries in. Anyway, on that note, I'll catch you all in a bit. If anyone wants to come back, if you don't come back, I'll probably not stay on very long. It's just I have to move to a seat somewhere. Yeah, bye, Abby. Dan, are you there? What's she on about? The vibe is off. Oh, he, she, I don't know whether he or she, but. Alright, cheers, Billy. I might go in Jarrow Park or something, maybe. So near our seats, I think. Or up there. I don't think I'll go to the seats up there though, it's on the main path. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. See you in a bit.